Good afternoon, and welcome to the TeacherReady eLearning Navigation demo video. Today, I'm going to show you how to navigate our eLearning course. We'll start with getting started and then progress into Lesson 1. To begin, you'll want to ensure that you're at the correct web address, which can be found at the top of the screen. I would suggest bookmarking this page as you will be using it quite often. Once you arrive at the home screen, you'll notice several features. To start with, at the top, you can simply click this TeacherReady website link and you'll be directed directly to the TeacherReady website. Below that, you'll find a live feed from the TeacherReady Facebook page. If you find a post that interests you, you can simply click Read More and you'll be directed directly to our Facebook page. On the right-hand side, you'll find several valuable resources that you will need to reference throughout your time in the program. First, you'll find the TeacherReady course syllabus. To view the syllabus, click here. Please note that this syllabus is not cohort specific. To find your cohort specific syllabus, you'll need to be logged into your lesson. Below the syllabus, you'll find a link to our TeacherReady e-store. You can make payments and buy books directly from our e-store. To the right of this information, you'll find a testing information link. This link provides information for the Florida Teacher Certification exams, as well as recommended study guides. As always, if you need help, the TeacherReady staff is here to help you. You can click here to access email support, or below you can find TeacherReady direct contact information. Now that we've covered the home page, let's go ahead and log in. To log in, you'll click on the Login button in the right-hand corner of your screen. You'll then be directed to enter your username and password. Please remember that the password is case sensitive. I'd recommend checking the Remember Username box so that you don't have to enter it every time. When you're ready to log in, click on the arrow. You'll now be directed to your course home page. At this page, you'll see an overview of all of the courses that you are enrolled in. To the right of this, you'll find a location where you can upload your own personal files. Below that, you'll find other online users. You have course, navigation, and you have administration. Under the Administrations tab, you can edit your profile settings, and this is also where you can change your password. To begin, we're going to go ahead and enter Getting Started. To enter one of your courses, you will click on the course name. We've now entered the Getting Started section of TeacherReady. Not only will this Getting Started section give you a great overview of the course and give you a chance to practice, but it will also house important information that you'll reference throughout your time in the program. To begin, you'll see your TeacherReady course syllabus. This is the syllabus that is cohort specific. On this syllabus, you'll find important information that you'll need to know, as well as open and close dates for each lesson. Again, you'll find the Florida Teacher Certification Exam study guide and information. You'll find several beneficial videos regarding certification exams, field placements, and your electronic portfolio. We offer a section which will house navigation, troubleshooting, and resource tips. You will also find the link to your cohort-specific Facebook group. This is where you will post your Reflect Connect questions. And finally, your last resource is a link to the e-store as well as the payment schedule for your cohort. To check out any of these great resources, simply click on the tile. As you scroll down, you'll see your first module. In getting started, there's only one module. The first thing you'll want to do is click on the flipbook. Once you do this, you'll be directed to another page which is flipbook specific. I would recommend clicking the Enlarge button to make the flipbook full screen. To turn the page, you'll click on the arrow. In each flipbook, you will find the introduction and the content of each module. In the content section, you will find a list of every item that you will be required to read or watch, and a list of all activities and field experiences that are due for that module. To turn the page, click the arrow. Once you're done reading all of the information in the flipbook, click on the Exit Full Screen button. To get back to the course, you will click on the lesson name at the top of your screen. We have now been brought back to the home page for that lesson, which is Getting Started. After you've viewed the flipbook, you'll find a PDF version of each flipbook. If you need to download and save this to your computer or print this off, it's provided here for you. You will also find all of the resources for that module. You'll find videos, PDF documents, and other links to resources that you'll need. One thing you'll notice is once you click on one of the tiles, you'll be directed to the resource. In this case, it's a welcome video from Dr. Sarah Miller, the program director. After you watch the video, to get back to where you started, you can either click the back button or click the TeacherReady Getting Started link at the top. After you've viewed this resource, you'll notice that the completion check mark box is checked. This lets you know that you've completed this assignment. For each tile that you click on and view, the checkbox will mark accordingly. For the tiles that have a solid box, this means you have to check it manually after you complete this item. For example, one of the activities that you're requested to do in Getting Started is to request to join your Facebook group. After you do this, you'll want to check this box so that you know that you've done this. Below the flipbook and resources for Getting Started, you'll find your electronic portfolio information. You will need to reference this information throughout your entire time in the course. You'll find a list of each lesson and the required assignments that are to be uploaded to your electronic portfolio. At the very bottom of this list, you will find electronic portfolios 1, 2, and 3. Now that we've covered getting started, we're going to go ahead and enter Lesson 1 and review how to submit assignments. To get back to your courses, you can click on My Home at the top of your screen. Once you do this, you'll be directed to your course overview where you'll see all the lessons that you are enrolled in. Today we're going to go ahead and access Lesson 1. Again, to enter the lesson, click on the lesson name. We're now in Lesson 1. In each lesson, you'll find a link which will instruct you on how to locate your instructor. You'll also find an assignment sheet for each lesson. I would recommend printing this or saving this to your computer right away. The next document you'll find are the Teach to Learn questions for each lesson. I would recommend saving these to your computer to use throughout the entire lesson. Finally, the last lesson resource is the link to your Reflect Connect TeacherReady Facebook group. As you scroll down, you'll notice there are several modules in each lesson. You'll want to start with Module 1. To start, we're going to click on the flipbook. To enlarge it, click on the full screen button. To turn the page, click on the arrow. In each lesson, you'll find the learning targets for that specific module and the content. Again, the content is like your assignment sheet. It'll tell you all of your assignments, what you need to read and watch, your activities, and any field work you'll need to complete. To turn the page, click on the arrow. Once you've completed that flipbook, click on the Exit Full Screen button. To get back to your module, you'll want to click on the lesson at the top of the screen, or you can click on the back button. We're now back to our Lesson 1. Now that we've looked at the flipbook, we're going to go ahead and begin our assignments. Again, you'll want to reference your assignment sheet. To start, you'll want to be sure that you review all resources. And at the end of each module, you'll see drop boxes and activities for your activities and field work. We'll go ahead and do one activity together. To view the activity, you'll want to click on the tile. To complete the activity, you can click on the picture or on here under the picture. Once you've done this, you'll see that the Word document for the activity is in the bottom left-hand corner of our screen. To open it, simply click on the link. Click on Enable Editing, and here's your first activity. I would recommend saving this on your computer before you begin the assignment. Once you've completed the activity, it's now time to turn it in. Don't forget to save the file onto your computer so that you can upload it into the e-learning system. To do so, click on File, Save As. You'll want to find the folder that you want to upload it to. I've created a folder in My Documents called TeacherReady. You'll then want to save this document into whatever folder you would like. Once your file is saved, it's now time to upload it. To upload the activity, you'll want to click on the Add Submission button. Once you do this, you'll be directed to a screen where you can upload your assignment. You can either drag and drop your files into this area, or you can upload a file. Once you've located the activity that you want to upload, click on it and click Open. You'll then choose Upload this file. Once the file is uploaded, you can confirm that it was successfully uploaded because you'll see it here. You'll then want to hit Save Changes. You'll then be directed back to the activity home screen. You can see that you've uploaded your file. However, it's still in draft status and it is not graded. Very important that you click the Submit Assignment button to turn it in for grading. If you do not click this button, it will not be turned in and your instructor will not grade it. You will click Continue to confirm that you want to submit your work for grading. Once you click this button, you will not be able to go back to this activity to make any changes. We're again directed to the activity home screen. You can see when you check the submission status that our assignment was submitted for grading. Now that we've completed that assignment, we're going to go back to the Lesson 1 home page by clicking on Lesson 1 at the top. Once the activity that you just turned in is graded, you'll notice that the checkbox will become checked. It will not check off until your instructor has graded it. This will let you know that this activity or field experience has been graded. Additionally, once you view a resource, this box will be checked as well. This is a great tracking system to let you know what you've completed in each module. Now that I've completed Lesson 1, I'll continue with Lesson 2. Again, I'll start by clicking on the flipbook. I'll then check out all of my resources, and then I'll complete my activity and upload it and hit the Submit for Grading button. Now that I've completed all assignments in this lesson, it's time to check my grades. You can do a quick check by scrolling through each module. You'll see for Module 1, my resource has a blue check mark. This means I have viewed this resource. My activity for this module has a green check mark. This green check mark means I've completed the activity and I've achieved a passing grade from my instructor. However, just because you've received a passing grade doesn't mean that you don't need to read your instructor's feedback. Instructors will always leave important and valuable information regarding your activities. To view the feedback, click on the tile. Scroll down and you will see your submission information. Once you continue scrolling, you'll see your instructor's feedback. You'll see that you received a 1 out of 1, which is a passing grade. You'll see in the feedback comments that your instructor told you to read the attached document for feedback. To read their feedback, click on the feedback link. Once you do this, you'll be directed to a Word document of your assignment with your instructor's feedback on it. This is also important information to know as you upload assignments to your electronic portfolio. For the required assignments for each lesson, you'll want to upload the file which contains your instructor's feedback. Now that I've read the feedback for this module, it's time to check our other modules. To get back to the lesson, click on the lesson name at the top of the screen. Let's check Module 2. For Module 2, I can see that I've viewed both resources because there's a blue check mark. However, when I look at the activity for this module, I see that there is a red check mark. This means that you have submitted the assignment, but you did not achieve a passing grade. To see why you did not achieve a passing grade, you will need to read your instructor's feedback. To do so, click on the tile of the activity. Once you do this, you'll scroll down and you'll see under the feedback section your instructor's information. You can see that they gave you a 0, and that in the feedback section the instructor said that I did not follow directions and to read their comments on the attached document and resubmit. To read their comments, you'll click on the document file link. Once you've done this, it's time to redo your assignment and resubmit. Once you've corrected your assignment, you'll now resubmit it. To resubmit your assignment, you have two options. You can add a new attempt based on a previous submission, or you can just add a new attempt. I would suggest clicking Add New Attempt. Once you do this, you'll again be directed to the file upload screen. You'll upload your new submission, upload the file, save changes, and don't forget you'll need to submit the assignment for grading. If you do not submit the assignment, it will not be turned in for your instructor to grade. You will confirm that you are sure that you want to submit the assignment for grading. Once you confirm that you want to submit the assignment for grading, you will be redirected to the lesson home screen. We're going to continue checking our modules. For Module 3, I can see that I viewed the resource because I have a blue check mark in the box, and my activity has been completed and received a passing grade. Don't forget to read your instructor's feedback. As we continue with Module 4, we can see that I've viewed the resource because the blue check box is marked. However, for the activity, there's nothing marked. To confirm whether you've turned this assignment in, click on the tile. Once you do this, you'll be directed to the home screen for this activity. As I scroll down, I can see that I've submitted this assignment. However, the assignment is still in draft mode. Remember, if you don't hit the Submit Assignment button, your instructor will not receive notification that you've turned this in this assignment, and it will not be graded. Because it is still in draft mode, I need to click Submit Assignment. Again, you'll want to confirm that you want to submit your work for grading by clicking Continue. Once you confirm that you want to submit the assignment for grading, you'll be directed to the lesson home screen. We'll continue checking our modules. Remember, this is the assignment that we just resubmitted. For Module 5, you can see that you viewed all of your resources because the blue check boxes are marked. For this module, we had 2 assignments. Each assignment received a green check mark, which means we received a passing grade. Don't forget to view your instructor's feedback. As we continue with Module 6, we'll see that again, all resources have been viewed, and for this module, there were no field work or activities to complete. Another way that you can view your grades is to scroll up to the top of your lesson. Under the Administrations tab on the right-hand side, click on Grades. Once you do this, you will see all of your assignments on the left-hand side, and you will see the grade that you've received. Remember, for any 0 or an assignment that does not have a grade, you'll want to go into the assignment to either read your instructor's feedback and see why you need to resubmit, or you'll want to confirm if you've submitted this assignment. If you've indeed submitted the assignment and clicked the Submit for Marking button and you still don't have a grade, that means that your instructor has not yet graded it. To get back to your lesson home screen, click on the lesson name at the top of the screen. Once all boxes are checked, that means that you've completed this lesson. To go back to the home where all of your lessons are listed that you are enrolled in, click on My Home at the top of the screen. You will then be directed to a list where you can see all lessons that you are currently enrolled in. Remember, if you have any questions, please contact anyone on our staff. We are always happy to assist.